Hello there. Good evening again, a good morning, and a good afternoon to you. My name is Alberta Viala, and today I actually wanted to talk about some things that has to do with guys. I don't know if anybody has noticed this, but a friend of mine actually went through a similar problem, and I have gone through my own share of that, and it's very bad. It's so bad and it's so immature, and I don't know how to say this. I don't even know which words to use, but this is really terrible. First of all, you as a guy go out with a girl and it doesn't work out. The girl leaves you and moves on with her life. She's happy. She's with another person. What would make you, the guy, go around telling people you slept with that girl? What would push you to do that if it's not joblessness? It is only a jobless guy, a guy without any aim in life, a guy without any future motives, who would go around and tell people, I slept with that girl, I slept with that girl, I slept with that. What are you gaining from that? And it's so pathetic. Most of these people that brag and talk like this actually talk so much bullshit and lies. Why would a guy who is happy in his life, very and highly educated, who has a job, a stable job that pays him to work. When you have a stable job, you come back from work, you are tired. When you're not working, you go sit out with your friends. You want to have the time for yourself and your friends. Why would the names of any girls crop up? Tell me. This particular thing is among guys, and it's really sad. Somebody says, oh, I slept with her, and the person doesn't even know you. The only thing they've seen is probably your pictures that you have shorts on and other stuffs, and it gives them the right to say they slept with you. This is very terrible, and it's sad. It's so sad that it's mostly among our African men. It's so sad and pathetic. So sad and pathetic. What would make a man who has left a girl go around again telling people, I was with this girl? Well, you're no longer with a girl. She's happy where she is. What the hell would make you go around telling people you were with a girl? Or what the hell will push you to tell people you were with somebody when you know very well that you've never been with that person before? This is sad. It is among some African men. I won't say all of them, because some African men are very smart, intelligent, business-oriented, very educated, highly educated, and wouldn't go through such canned games and bullshit. But again, it's not everybody that has the chance to go to school. It's not everybody that has the chance to become something great in future, and they think they can drag every other person with them through the grave. And again, what will make another woman make up stories like this against another woman just because they lost their husbands to them? What will make you make up stories towards another woman? Oh, don't mind her, she's a prostitute. Oh, she's a whore, she slept with so many guys. Just because your husband left you for her, or just because you're jealous of that person. What will make you do that as a woman? What would push you to do that? Only lack of education can push a person to do this. Sometimes when I speak, people criticize me, and I don't care. Honestly, like I always tell you, I don't care. As long as I see that in the Bible says, I, the Lord, will fight for anyone you falsely accuse. Did you know that? It is in Proverbs that if you falsely say anything against anybody to destroy their image, to tarnish their credentials, anything of that sort, you are answerable to God, not to man. Whatever you say about another person, think about it. What will this do to that person's image? If I was in that person's position, will I do that? How would I feel if somebody is doing the same thing to me, to my sister, to my wife, to my friend, to my daughter? How would you feel? What will make a husband that is living happily with his wife also believe such rubbish? Lack of trust, aimlessness. If any man that goes out there and hears any story about you and comes and fight with you over that, that man is not worth your love and not worth your time. If any man, if your husband, your partner, your girlfriend hears anything from outside and comes and fights with you over it without asking you, that person is not worth your time or your energy. Because even with such a little thing, they couldn't trust you on it. What else can they not trust you on again? Relationship is about trust, honesty, friendship, communication, most importantly, trust and respect. If your partner lacks these things, that's when any fool at all can approach them and say garbage about you to them. For instance, somebody calls me up and said, "Hey, I'm sleeping with your husband and it's sad." And I'm like, "Oh, wow. I'm sorry. He didn't tell you, right?" "Well, he told me he was coming over to your place to sleep with you and I bought him condoms." Oh, yes. I did say that to the girl. Because the point is, whilst the person had called and was saying that, my husband was right next to me. So you see, some people just make up stories just to irritate you or to frustrate you and think you would fall based on that. And unfortunately, some married couples do a bad job when it comes to these things. You be home, somebody call, "Oh, I just saw your husband in the hotel." "Which hotel? Tell me, I'm coming there, I'm going there." What are you going there for? If you are not ready for something you don't want to hear or you don't want to see, don't push yourself into it. If you know very well that digging the grave is going to bring out corpse or bones, don't go digging the grave unless you are fully ready. You are fully prepared to see exactly what is in that grave. That is what always breaks our homes. Sometimes little gossips can destroy our homes. Like a wife listening to her friends who are single and already want her husband. "Oh, your husband likes women. Me, I will never go out with a man like that. I need a man that will love just me." No, your friends are lying to you. They are pathetic liars. Your friends are after your husband. Girlfriend, your friends really need a husband. They need a man in their lives and they've seen yours is the best and they want to come grab it. So if you know what's best for you, for your own interest, for the interest of your children, if anybody call you and say, "Oh, hi sweetie, how are you? I just saw your husband in a hotel. Are you okay? Is everything all right?" You tell that person, "Hey, I'm very fine. Do you have any other job to do apart from snooping on people's husband and gossiping?" I would say that to you. So don't even bother calling me about where you saw my husband, because when you do, it is you that both of us will turn against. And I will make sure I tell my husband, "You said it and you called at this time to say that." Why? Because you don't build my home. I build my home. You don't decide what I do to my husband. I decide it. Each of you holds the key to deciding your life and your future. Whatever anybody tells you, whatever anybody says, nobody has the power to change your imagination or your idea about the partner you are with but yourself. You can give people the room to tell you garbage about your partner if only your self-esteem is very low. Because if you are like Jennifer Hudson said in her song, "If you treat me right, Why do you have to be scared that somebody else will take me away from you? You don't have to be. It's only a loser that goes round and talks about, oh, I slept with that girl. Oh, I slept with that guy. It's only losers that do that. It's only losers, uneducated people that do that. People without any aim in life. Like my friend said, oh, a girl called me up and said she slept with my husband last week, last 2 weeks, last 3 weeks. The whole time he was out, he was actually at her place. And I went like, okay, and so what? Would you have preferred that your husband would have gone out with a man? Would you have preferred a man to a woman? Why do we allow little gossips from uneducated people to crop up in our relationship and in our marriage? If you love your partner, you will trust your partner. If there is respect, you would always let them know who said it and why they said it. If you have respect for your partner, you would sometimes ignore or cut people off that talk garbage about your partners. Oh, I just saw your wife at this place. You would go straight away. Oh, yes, I know. She told me. Even when you don't know it, you will still defend her. Because people with such informations are probably taking your own information to your wife too. And it's only weaklings that people with such gossip, rubbish gossips, can get to. Guys, you have an obligation to your wives. Wives, you have a duty towards your husbands. It's a guy's obligation to take care of you, to love you unconditionally, to share you with nobody, and to share himself with nobody but yourself and your children. It's a woman's duty to love and respect her husband, understand him in times of trouble. Do not listen to what an outsider will say. For a person that talks too much about people is probably talking somewhere else about you. Let us all try to be careful with the type of friends we keep, because it's not everybody we call a friend that is a friend. It is not everybody that you assume is your friend that is really your friend. Some friends are in our lives to destroy it. Some friends are in our lives to strengthen us. Some friends are in our lives to teach us a lesson. Whichever one that you have in your house, whichever one that you have in your life, I would suggest that you will be extra careful, because anyone that brings someone else's information from outside is definitely taking your own information from your house to the people outside. Be careful of people you call friends. Be careful of people you associate with. Like I always say, rats run with rats. Dogs run with dogs. Doves fly with doves. And eagles soar with eagles. I'm an eagle and I'm way up there. You can't get to me with gossips. I do not tolerate gossips. In as much as I do this, if you physically abuse me, I will physically abuse you. I am human. I've got feelings just like you. So when you talking, you use your head just like I will use mine when I'm talking to you. You show respect, I show respect. You don't show any respect, I don't give you that respect back. It's called do unto others what you want to be done unto you. Let us learn not to listen to gossip, little whining gossips from uneducated, jobless people. Because it is only a jobless man or woman who would go around counting people they have slept with or counting people they wish to sleep with to others. If you feel you've slept with somebody, if you were better enough, they would have stayed with you. But because you were garbage, they left you for the person they are with. And you, the person they are with, if you have the brains and if you have dignity and pride for yourself, you wouldn't associate with people that talk bad about your partners. Let us not listen to people concerning our partners, because whatever people are saying to us may be a lie. When a person brings you a negative information, let them know that, oh, I already knew it before you brought it. So girlfriend, boyfriend, you are too late with this information. I already know. Thank you very much. My name is Alberta. Criticize me if you like, but hey, I say it as I see it, and as they tell me, I present it. I speak for those that can't speak for themselves. So guys, Stop bragging about sleeping with those you haven't slept with. Ladies, stop gossiping to your friends about their husbands rooming, and find your own men and fix your homes. Thank you, and enjoy your lives.